Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video on The Maury Show. And if you don't know what The Maury Show is, you're in for a real treat. Let's get right into it with a little reaction. So yeah, basically, it's Mom, DNA will prove I had a baby with your husband. Secret baby with your husband. All right, so let's just get right into it. I'm going to be reacting to this video. Should be a fun time. Here we go.
Okay, everyone, now sitting in our secluded room is a woman who has been on our show 19 times. Her name is
All right, I just want to say right off the bat, if you've been on the Maury Show 19 times, there's a little bit wrong with you. A lot of it, to be honest. That's not good. The Maury Show, you don't really want to be on, because it means there's some, some little issues going on, and 19 times, you're obviously the problem. But let's see.
Shalonda. And you may not recognize her now because Shalonda has lost 150 pounds. But
all right, shout out Shalonda. That's impressive. Awesome.
you might remember, or I guess you will remember, her past appearances because Shalonda has tested 17 men in hopes of finding the fathers of her daughter Kayla and her son Terrell Jr. Now, everybody, welcome Terrell.
Hang on. Her son Terrell Jr. Jr.? She's trying to figure out the father. I mean, I'm no expert, Maury, but...
Next to me, her husband.
This is her husband, Terrell. Terrell Jr. Her husband, Terrell. And they have a kid, Terrell Jr. And now we're DNA testing her husband after 17 other times. Makes sense.
Because Terrell is here today because he has a secret he wants to reveal to Shalonda. So before we hear the secret, take a look at Shalonda and Terrell's history on our show.
For 4 years, we helped Shalonda try to find her daughter's father. 17 different men were proven not to be the dad.
This is titled, DNA will prove I had a secret baby with your husband. And it says, Mom. The daughter looks like she's like 5. Or did they just say she's like 4? I don't even know. That is concerning. If he has a secret, did he have a love child with her 4-year-old daughter?
Every time Shalonda appeared, she had hope.
You are not.
I look back and see the faces of the men that I brought to the show.
She heard 17 different results. At times, it was shocking.
Not the father.
We were always there to help Shalonda.
Even though I have my husband's support, I also need Maury's support.
1 year later, Shalonda and Tyrell returned with a new child, Tyrell Jr., and once again, they needed a DNA test.
Does he have any reason to doubt you?
Yeah, he has a reason. I cheated on him again.
Why are you doing that to Tyrell? I mean, Tyrell seems like such a stand-up guy. Like, the fact that he's, like, been by her side the entire time, I don't know. Like, obviously I don't know their situation, but you seem like you have this loving husband. Like, what are you doing? Come on.
In the case of 2-month-old Tyrell Jr., Tyrell, you are the father.
Oh! Okay, so we're only looking for that daughter. That is good news. That is great news. I am psyched about that. So Tyrell Jr., I called that from the beginning. I just want that known. So, I mean, maybe I'll figure out the rest of this episode.
So, been a long journey. But let me ask you about, because I haven't seen you in a while. How have the last few years been going?
It's been good, Maury. We got a good life. My wife, she's went through a transition of, losing the weight and
Amazing
yeah, she
transition.
looks beautiful,
I mean,
man.
150 pounds. But you're back. It's not good.
No.
Because You have a secret.
Yeah.
In fact, there are two parts to the secret.
I did say he was a stand-up guy, but I might be regretting saying that. So, we're about to find out. Right now, Tyrell, I had high hopes for you. You had the bar up here because you were so supportive. Let's not blow that, buddy. Come on. Maybe the secret's like, oh yeah, I accidentally used your toothbrush this morning. Let's hope.
What's the first part?
Well, I had an affair. It's been going on for a couple of years.
And what's the second part of the secret?
It's with my stepdaughter.
Deanna, her daughter? You've been having an affair with her daughter?
Yes. I don't even know how it happened, Maury. It's something that should have never happened, and I feel horrible about it.
That's bad. I mean, first of all, to have an affair.
All right, can we just... Okay. So now, we've got the title of our video. You're telling me... Oh, man. He's been there all along. Is this daughter, is this the one that we don't know her father? Or what? I don't know. All I know is this Tyrell, who I was defending earlier. I don't know. But maybe it was retaliation. I'm hoping not. Well, I don't even know what I'm hoping at this point. I'm hoping it's a prank. This is not good. Not a good situation for either of them. Oh, gosh. Like, how do you... Oh, gosh. This takes that, like, what are you doing? Stepdad, stepbro, but, like, in this case, stepdad meme, to a whole new level. I mean, come on now. Multiple years they've been having this affair, too. This isn't like, oh, yeah, it happened once. We were in the laundry room. No. This has been going on, so I'm quite concerned right now.
That's bad. Her daughter, that's worse.
Yeah.
But there's another part to it.
We have a 2-year-old son.
So you think Deanna's son is yours?
I know it's my son, because he looks just like Tyrell Jr. I know that's my son.
That's Shalonda.
All right, so now Tyrell Jr.'s sister then would also be his niece. Oh, this is getting messy. Oh my.
His grandson.
Yeah.
When was the last time you and Deanna were together?
About a month ago.
Oh man.
And who does Shalonda think is the father of Deanna's child?
This one guy that she used to go out with. But the baby looks nothing like him. And my wife even said that.
So you have to reveal this to Shalonda now.
Yeah.
Here's your wife, Shalonda.
I also want to say, if you haven't, or even if you have seen this show before, I just want to talk about Maury for a second. I mean, what a stand-up guy this guy is. Like, he's so caring for all these people, no matter their situation. It's pretty awesome. It's also kind of a fun job, especially when he goes, "You are not the father." You know, that would be fun. But also, like, I mean, he deals with so many interesting cases, but good for him. Like, she's been on there 19 times, was it? So, like, it's cool that they've developed a friendship, and he seems like such a good dude.
Shalonda.
So did she hear that or no? Because it didn't seem like she heard that. And if that's the case, I am nervous as heck now.
You're proud of yourself. So how do you feel about it? Pretty good?
I love my husband. I know, he forgave me for everything that I've done. through the journeys that I was on, coming on, for searching for my daughter. And I know you can forget what you can't forget.
Oh, so I think she might... Did she know before that? I don't know. All right. I'm just going to stop talking, but I feel like she does know what he did, maybe.
But you know he has a secret to tell you.
I hope it's nothing to just...
Oh, no. Oh, no. She's going to find out now. This is not good.
destroy our marriage.
Terrell, you wanted to do this, so tell her.
I have stepped outside of our marriage. And I'm ashamed. You know,
Hold on, what you say? Are you serious?
Let him tell you the whole thing, Shalonda.
Oh.
There's more.
Oh, no. This is really bad because she's just mad that he cheated despite her having 17 guys that potentially she cheated with on him, I believe, is what it sounds like. Now I'm a little bit nervous, though, for this next part. But, also, I get it. 2 wrongs don't make a right. But does she really... he forgave her for all those times she cheated, but it's not my place. But my place is here watching this next part unfold. I am very nervous for both of them right now. And for Maury, because this could get very ugly, and he's going to have to be in the middle of it.
More. Tell her who it's been with.
it's been with Deanna, baby.
Shalonda?
Huh? What?
It's been with Deanna.
My daughter? You out!
Shalonda. He wanted to tell you everything. Go ahead, Terrell.
All right. Hear me out. I wanted to come on national television to tell the entire world and then tell you that I've been cheating on you, babe, with your daughter. And guess what? Your granddaughter? That's your son's sister. I mean, come on. You're going on national television to do this? Tyrell, my guy. I get that she's put you through a lot, but was this really necessary on national television, on the Maury show, of all places? Maybe. I mean, it's good content for Maury, so I'm not going to complain, but also I'm starting to feel for Shalonda here. I really am.
Finish off. Finish it off.
Baby Sire's my son.
My grandbaby. You know what? I can't do this. Really? That's the lowest you could ever do to me. Ever. Either one of y'all. I'm done. I don't deserve this. I'm done. I know I did what I did, but I would have never. My family?
I'm sorry.
You serious? Sorry about what? You is. You're right. You are sorry. I don't want to be by him.
We did a DNA test, okay?
I didn't come here for this. Are you serious? My grandbaby, somebody y'all home.
I'm having trouble on this episode. I'm not going to lie. Who do I sympathize with? Right now, it's built, you're supposed to sympathize with Shalonda. Which I am in this situation. But you can't... I mean, this is a horrible, horrible situation for both of them, right? It seems like Shalonda had her past, is trying to work through it. She's trying to really get her life together. So what he did is horribly wrong. But also, she put him through a lot. I mean, it's a tough situation. He probably did much worse than her, but it sounds like he might have only done it once. Again, not justifying either. I think this marriage needs to end. Oh my gosh, what a situation we are in right now. And it's tough, as the audience was clapping for her. And she even admitted, like, I've done wrong things, but, like, I don't know. But, I don't think you can really, truly sympathize for either. But, like, also, you have to for both. It's a very, very rough situation. Let's just keep watching.
That's why your ass been so tight with her now.
Deanna's here, okay? And we might as well get it all out, all right? Okay? And then you can decide what you want to do. All right?
I'm so sorry, Shalonda.
Stop talking to me.
We've given them DNA tests.
I do have to give him credit for coming on here. I mean, again, probably would have been better, but the mediator helps. Again, national television to like say this is quite embarrassing, but it is also, I think, very mature of him to like tell her, but also again, like this is a bit not the greatest situation. Like, I feel like they both want this thing to work. I don't think it will, and it probably shouldn't, this whole marriage, but what a rough situation.
We're going to find out the results shortly, but first, Shalonda, here's your daughter, Deanna.
The hell is wrong with you? I raised you better than that. Are you serious? Are you?
It was not supposed to happen.
Are you?
It was not supposed
And I raised you like that?
Shalonda.
How?
I mean, I don't know how she is as a parent, but seems like you kind of did raise her like that. And again, I don't mean to be coming at her, because she could have really taught her kids great morals, but I feel like maybe she hasn't, just based on her past, what she's done and what her daughter has seen her do. But again, this is a sticky situation.
My grandbaby? Really?
I am sorry.
I've been there with you through thick and thin. Man,
So you tell me.
The one thing I do want to say is Shalonda clearly cares about her family. And so, I mean, I can't imagine being in this situation. And I respect how much she does seem to care for her family. I respect that. She's made mistakes in the past. Maybe she's changed. Maybe she hasn't. I don't know, but it seems like she kind of has. This is a very difficult situation. Oh, gosh. All right, let's just watch the rest. I keep pausing. I'll let it go for a little bit.
Me how this happened.
Well, he was confiding in me for, I mean, of course, she's no angel, you know, the things that's what's going on in the past or whatever. And, you know, one thing led to another.
So
We
he
was
was
sitting there.
confiding in you. You were confiding in him? Is that it?
Basically, yeah. I don't know if he knows this or not or whatever, but in the past, she slept with one of my boyfriends. So I mean, one thing.
That's your stepdad.
did you just ask that one of your boys?
I mean, maybe there's a little revenge factor from the daughter's perspective. Doesn't really justify the husband. It doesn't really justify the daughter, but this could be a revenge plot. Interesting.
Boyfriend.
You know you did. We've buried that. We've buried that. We're not even gonna bring
It
that
never
up.
happened.
It happened.
No.
We're not going to bring that up, even though I just brought it up. We're not going to bring it up, though.
Okay.
Because you were a runaway doing what you wanted to do, and I tried to
And
protect
you
you
slept
from
with
the
my
streets.
boyfriend still.
Are you serious?
All right. Do you
Y'all
think,
both is tramps.
you think that Terrell is the father of Cy?
No reason the audience should be clapping there. I'm just going to say it right now. I think all these people are probably deserving of boos. She should not be, and I'm not talking about like booze, like I'm talking like booze, you know. But anyway, ugly situation we have.
Look at the same look that they have right now. Look at the forehead, the nose, the eyes. They have the same grin right now.
Nobody's doubting this. I don't think anyone was doubting. Why are we acting like, oh yeah, it has to be his? Nobody's really doubting that right now. Hopefully it's not, because it makes the situation a lot more awkward. But come on. Why are you? Your mom just walked out on you. You should be like trying to do something to keep your family somewhat intact. But all right.
He says y'all were together maybe a month or so ago.
Yes. He called me last night to come to the room.
All right. I don't know if I really believe that. I think she's trying to get on her mom's side now, because if he's trying to make amends, go on this show. Obviously, it's booked out more than a day in advance. Are you really going to be the night before continuing this whole little... I don't know if I believe that. I think that's the biggest lie we've heard today. And there's probably several lies that we've been hearing back and forth between both sides.
I just want to see the baby, that's all. I just want to see the baby.
See, he wasn't... Okay. I don't know now. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Okay, I take that back. Like, this dude might be a little bit more guilty than I mean, obviously he's guilty. He's admitting that, but like, could be worse than I thought. He could still be.
You told me you were trying to go to the store. Are you serious? Are you?
I just want to
Oh
see the
my
baby.
God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Shalonda.
I just
my
want to see
God.
my son, that's all.
Is this marriage over?
It's done.
I hate this crowd. Okay? Like, I get it. This marriage should be done. But why are we clapping when he was by her side when she was cheating all those times? I don't know. Like, again, should be done. But nobody should be getting clapped for in this situation.
You don't want to be with him, do you?
No, I don't want a relationship with him or
I can
anything
take,
like
but
that.
there, my daughter.
This episode would end great if he's not the father. Presumably he is. But I'm going to say, plot twist, he is not the father. Because I forget what I predicted earlier. I remember I got something right earlier. I'm going to say he is not the father.
This is maybe one of the most painful moments I've ever had on this show. I've done this show for 21 years, and I've been opening these envelopes a long, long time. And this might be the one I do not want to open. Sire's how old?
He'll be
He'll
2 on
be
the
2
12th.
next month.
What is he called, Terrell?
Dad.
In the case of 23-month-old Sire, Terrell, you are not.
Let's go! Massive victory, I think, because at least that whole awkward family situation is a lot better. But, I mean, it's still not good. It's not good for her. Now she has no idea who the father is. That's tough. I do feel for her. But it might be good for her mother, because at least your grandchild isn't your husband's child. Like, still not a great situation, but better, I think. Also, I mean, I'm an expert when it comes to this stuff. I can just tell at this point, even though I mean, you know, you can just kind of tell by their lifestyle. It's usually, if you guess not the father, you're going to be right like 95% of the time. Why is she looking at him like that, though? I feel like that's a good thing. Like, okay, like, I don't know. This is weird. This is weird. I'm uncomfortable. That was it. That was the whole episode? Okay, so I don't know what ended up happening with that relationship. Whatever, I'm assuming they're donezo, but very interesting. Hopefully the daughter maybe comes back on, finds the father of her 2-year-old child. And, you know, I hope those two work things out, but it's probably for the best if they're done. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Comment videos you want me to react to. I'll do anything, any type of video. And yeah, thank you. Peace.